My name is Michael Libby, and I was born in Florida, but with a dad in the military, I was never able to call just one place home. Growing up, my nickname was Big Mike simply because I towered over all of my friends. This course is pertinent to my major in business because I must be able to control a crowd and be able to communicate properly with an audience. Today, we will look at me through my personal and educational background as well as my personality traits. I spent a lot of time bouncing around from state to state growing up, but just before middle school, my dad retired and we moved back to where my journey began. I ended up in Texas by, you guessed it, chasing after a woman who I've now been with for 14 years. It's crazy where life will lead you if you let it. With meeting my wife and having a child at 20 years old, I was forced to man up and work, therefore putting my education on the back burner. Growing up, I took part in any sport from baseball, basketball, football, you name it. I was always active. Nowadays, I'm your typical adult. I work full-time, I go to school full-time, which leaves not very much time for a personal life. But when the opportunity arises, I like to consider myself adventurous and do activities with my wife and my daughter. I consider myself humble and conscientious in everything that I do, whether it be personal, dealing with school, or work. Today, we have examined me through my personal and educational background as well as my personality traits. I would like to leave you with an inspirational quote from Zig Ziglar, an author and motivational speaker. Sometimes adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful.